Here is a list of 50 Bible verses about pride, similar to Proverbs 16, verse 18. Proverbs 16, verse 18. Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. Proverbs 11, verse 2. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. Proverbs 29, verse 23. A man's pride will bring him low, but a humble spirit will obtain honor. James 4, verse 6. But he gives more grace. Therefore it says, God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. 1 Peter 5, verse 5. Clothe yourselves, all of you, with humility toward one another, for God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Proverbs 8, verse 13. To fear the Lord is to hate evil. I hate pride and arrogance, evil behavior and perverse speech. Proverbs 21, verse 4. Haughty eyes and a proud heart, the unplowed field of the wicked, produce sin. Isaiah 2, verse 11. The eyes of the arrogant will be humbled, and human pride brought low. The Lord alone will be exalted in that day. Isaiah 2, verse 17. The arrogance of man will be brought low, and human pride humbled. The Lord alone will be exalted in that day. Obadiah 1, verse 3. The pride of your heart has deceived you, you who live in the cleft of the rocks, in your lofty dwelling. Psalm 10, verse 4. In his pride, the wicked man does not seek him. In all his thoughts there is no room for God. Proverbs 13, verse 10. Where there is strife, there is pride, but wisdom is found in those who take advice. Jeremiah 9, verse 23. Let not the wise boast of their wisdom, or the strong boast of their strength, or the rich boast of their riches. Galatians 6, verse 3. If anyone thinks they are something when they are not, they deceive themselves. Philippians 2, verse 3. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility value others above yourselves. Proverbs 30, verse 12. There are those who are pure in their own eyes, yet are not cleansed of their filth. Romans 12, verse 16. Do not be proud, but be willing to associate with people of low position. Do not be conceited. Proverbs 18, verse 12. Before a downfall the heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor. Proverbs 25, verse 27. It is not good to eat too much honey, nor is it honorable to search out matters that are too deep. Luke 18, verse 14. For all those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. Proverbs 27, verse 2. Let someone else praise you, and not your own mouth, an outsider and not your own lips. Isaiah 5, verse 21. Woe to those who are wise in their own eyes and clever in their own sight. Psalm 59, verse 12. For the sins of their mouths, for the words of their lips, let them be caught in their pride. Proverbs 26, verse 12. Do you see a person wise in their own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for them. Proverbs 6, verses 16 to 17. There are 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are detestable to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood. Proverbs 28, verse 25. The greedy stir up conflict, but those who trust in the Lord will prosper. Psalm 138, verse 6. Though the Lord is exalted, he looks kindly on the lowly. Though lofty, he sees them from afar. 1 Corinthians 8, verse 1. We know that we all possess knowledge, but knowledge puffs up, while love builds up. Isaiah 23, verse 9. The Lord Almighty planned it, to bring down her pride in all her splendor and to humble all who are renowned on the earth. Psalm 73, verse 6. Therefore pride is their necklace. They clothe themselves with violence. Daniel 5, verse 20. But when his heart became arrogant and hardened with pride, he was deposed from his royal throne and stripped of his glory. Psalm 31, verse 18. Let their lying lips be silenced, for with pride and contempt they speak arrogantly against the righteous. 2 Corinthians 10, verses 17 to 18. Let the one who boasts boast in the Lord. For it is not the one who commends himself who is approved, but the one whom the Lord commends. 1 Samuel 2, verse 3. Do not keep talking so proudly or let your mouth speak such arrogance. For the Lord is a God who knows, and by him deeds are weighed. Jeremiah 13 verse 15. Hear and pay attention. Do not be arrogant, for the Lord has spoken. Mark 7 verse 22. Greed, malice, deceit, lewdness, envy, slander, arrogance, and folly. Ezekiel 28 verse 17. Your heart became proud on account of your beauty, and you corrupted your wisdom because of your splendor. So I threw you to the earth. Isaiah 13 verse 11. I will punish the world for its evil, the wicked for their sins. I will put an end to the arrogance of the haughty, and will humble the pride of the ruthless. Psalm 119 verse 21. You rebuke the arrogant, who are accursed, those who stray from your commands. Jeremiah 50 verse 31. See, I am against you, you arrogant one, declares the Lord Almighty. For your day has come, the time for you to be punished. Matthew 23 verse 12. For those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. Isaiah 14 verse 11. Your pomp is brought down to Sheol, the sound of your harps. Maggots are laid as a bed beneath you, and worms are your covers. Deuteronomy 8 verse 14. Then your heart will become proud, and you will forget the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. Job 35 verse 12. He does not answer when people cry out because of the arrogance of the wicked. 2 Timothy 3 verse 2. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy. Isaiah 47 verse 10. You have trusted in your wickedness and have said, no one sees me. Your wisdom and knowledge mislead you when you say to yourself, I am, and there is none besides me. Proverbs 15 verse 25. The Lord tears down the house of the proud, but he sets the widow's boundary stones in place. Job 40 verse 12. Look at all who are proud and humble them. Crush the wicked where they stand. Habakkuk 2 verse 4. See, the enemy is puffed up. His desires are not upright, but the righteous person will live by his faithfulness. Zephaniah 3 verse 11. On that day you, Jerusalem, will not be put to shame for all the wrongs you have done to me, because I will remove from you your arrogant boasters. These verses explore various aspects of pride, including its consequences and the importance of humility.